Hi there, it's Siobhan here, it's the Galloping Housewife. Yeah, don't adjust your seats, and I hope you can hear me. But because I have the fans on full bore at the moment. Because, yeah, and actually if any of you have got curly hair out there, you will probably be well used to this. But one of the best ways to the thing with curly hair is that, you know, unless you're going to use curling tongs and, you know, hot irons to get your curls nice, the only other way to dry it without ending up with a complete frizz is by letting it air dry pretty much. So yeah, you can't use a hair dryer, you can't certainly can't towel dry it. So yeah, it's so just letting it air dry is really important. And actually, if you ever have to go somewhere and leave home and your hair's wet, if you're sitting in a car, turn the fans on full. It's a really effective way of having your hair dry by the time you get to wherever you need to go. And yeah, I've used this for years. It's a bit of a shortcut. I normally wear my hair in sort of like reasonably natural curls, and so it's been a lifesaver and a time saver. Yeah, and the reason my hair's wet is just that I was at home doing I did a wee I have some free weights at home, and yeah, I've talked a little bit about before. Well, I think I've talked before. Actually, I just uploaded like a bunch of these videos onto my blog because my intention was to load them, was to put them onto YouTube every day. Well, that hasn't happened. And for a second thing, then attach those YouTube links to a blog post, which, you know, it's a great idea, but you know, the execution, even though it only takes, well, yeah, I say it takes a few minutes, it does take longer than you think, and it's just, yeah, and I get behind. So I put a single blog post and put all the videos that I hadn't uploaded there, and I haven't been doing them every day, as you'll know if you follow these. And there were 40 videos for me to go up. So it's like, yeah. But as I was going through, there was like some of these, there were quite a few recurring themes in what I'd titled things and what I'd talked about. And I know that I talk about slightly different things every day. But it's, yeah, but I, you know, because the methods that I use to control, yeah, that's another thing. No one's ever really in control. But the methods that I use to sort my life out, to get, you know, to move in the direction that I want to move in, they are actually universal. So that's why my Sort Your Shit Out course is not really aimed, although it's kind of more lifestyle-y design than anything else. It is not, you know, it's still really useful if your goals are business related or relationship related or health and fitness related. Obviously I do have, and here I do have, I will have out soon a course. I've got the Skinny Bitch Code that is obviously already related to health and fitness, and I will have out very shortly, she says, hopefully, some version of the Rich Bitch Code, which is more about sort of, not just business, it's actually, it's just for people that are in the equine space, but it's kind of, it's really around financial health and taking control of however you make your living. Yeah, I mean, there will be quite a bit, sorry, Hera just took off right next to the car, it was absolutely beautiful. There will be a bit, you know, it will be reasonably focused on a business, but there'll still be a lot of lessons in there that are pertinent to, you know, if you are employed. But I also think that so many of us in the equine industry, you know, we limit ourselves to the framework of an employment situation, and that there is no reason that you can't either use that as a springboard for you to set up your own business or have the two going at the same time, without, you don't even really have to duplicate your work, and I'll teach you how that goes as well. But anyway, that is a whole different thing. Now, where was I? I was saying, oh yeah, weights. So I was saying that I've talked to you before about the fact that that weights are something that I really encourage. I think I've talked to you about it before. That I really encourage women to do. I think, you know, if you've got if you're going to do one thing extra apart from your horse riding or just your day-to-day activities as a middle-aged woman, the one thing that I would say would add in to anyone's program is weights. And don't be freaked out by that. They're not, doesn't need to be scary. It's weights are easy. You can do them at home. You know, I've got a few handheld weights that I use in a couple of resistance bands. I do actually have like a weight bench, like one of those training benches that you see in the gym, that I like because it's a really stable platform. Particularly as we're older, we quite like things that are stable. So, but you know, it's not necessary. You can use a you know, a coffee table or a you know, the edge of a sofa or the edge of your bed, or you know, whatever you've got available. It's not really necessary, but that's what I have. Anyway, so I've got this little weights program that I do sort of every 2 or 3 days. It's not really, I'm not really particularly religious about it, but I do like to get it done sort of maybe three times a week, and yeah, so I did that this morning, and for some reason I got a bit sweaty while I was doing it, and so I decided to have a shower before I come out and clip my horse, which seemed really ass about face, but there's nothing worse than putting on clothes when you're hot and sweaty. So I did that, wet my hair, rinsed my hair because it was a bit sweaty as well, and yeah, consequently I am going out, and it is, oh, isn't that pretty with all the air blowing in it? Yeah, because my fans. I'm going out to the yard with wet hair, which is just stupid, and I'm going to come home and have a shower or a bath straight away because, oh no, shower, because I won't be having a bath, because otherwise you end up with all the hair in the bath with you. I hate clipping. Have I said that I hate clipping? I'm sure that I have said that I hate clipping. Anyway, you might have watched this yesterday, and she, you know, oh, she was going out to clip a bloody horse yesterday. Oh yeah, it was. But I got about 4 strokes in, and the blades died, and I knew they'd done, I think they've got 4 clips now, and so, you know, it was like a bit borderline. They needed sharpening, and I'd ordered new blades, and they hadn't come. I thought, oh fuck it, I'll just go out and do what I can with the match, because like, he's got this crazy hole on his neck, so yeah, I'm going out to fix that today. I then drove round all of East Ayrshire, looking for someone that will sell me some Heineken blades, but no, nothing so easy as that. So anyway, I just went home, and we're coming out today to have another go. Yeah, not going to be riding or do anything else out there for a start. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, and as you all know, it gets dark here about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the wintertime. But the other thing is that it's just foul weather. It's been kind of like raining. We had a bit of snow yesterday. Overnight we had, you know, it was sleeting. It's been hailing this morning. It's blowing its tits off. Actually, not currently. The wind has died a little bit now, but it's been like gale force winds again, and yeah, it's just like, yeah, not okay. So I won't be doing any riding. So I'm just going to go out there and clip that, and that's done. Yeah, can move on to the next thing. Yeah, but actually, so I've got all this way, so we're in Cumnock now. I've been going on for 10 minutes already, and I was going to talk to you about the fact that I'm a hot mess, and I think that all of this is a really good indication. And what I mean by that is that so many, I get a lot of feedback, I get heaps of messages, heaps of private messages on the page, a few emails and things, and I really appreciate it. I really enjoy people getting in contact with me. But so many people are keeping me up here on a pedestal, or just like, oh, you're amazing, you've done all this stuff, oh, your life looks incredible, oh, I don't think I can do this because I've got these problems, and you've got all your shit together, and and you are fit and healthy, and yada yada yada, your business is going well, because of X, Y and Z. And I'm like, yeah, honey, no. I mean, yes and no, but any of the bits that you see that are good are only good because I've gone through some hellfire and brimstone to get there, and that doesn't mean they're going to stay good, and they certainly won't stay good if I don't pay attention to them. Like I do have to. Once you get things onto a plane, then there is this really, it does become easier to maintain things. So that is the goal, but I can't do nothing at all and expect everything to stay the same. And the second thing is that there's a lot that you see that is going really good, and there is a lot of other shit that is like held together by, we used to say in New Zealand, held together by a bit of 4x2 and number 8 wire. I know I've said that to you before, so the real nerds amongst you can go back and figure out which one that was in. But yeah, I mean, like, it's held together by a thread, held together with sticky tape, whatever your local dialect is, you will understand that, yeah, there's stuff that's going well, there's stuff that is just holding together, there's stuff that you don't see that's not holding together. I am, I keep saying ordinary is your superpower. I am the living embodiment of how fucking ordinary you can be, and yet how life can be still cool. You can be optimistic, you can be moving forward, that it is all out there for you to grab. Alright, that's enough. I've gone on. I really have gone on for long enough now. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you on the other side. Bye now.